Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Film, and yes, I'm qualified to have that name. Before we begin this video, you should know that I have been sick for a couple of days. But don't worry, I'm fine. But as you can tell, my voice is still recovering from the cold. So that's why I raised the desk just a bit so you can hear me as clearly as possible. Although I do have to admit, my voice sounds pretty cool. Hello, the name's James. James Bond. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe for reviews and more. And no, to answer your question, this review contains no spoilers. And so, without further delay, let us begin.
The characters.
In this movie, we follow June Allen, played by Storm Reid. She did a phenomenal job carrying this movie through. She was relatable, sympathetic, and she did well with her performance, capturing our attention as she plays a young teenager desperately searching for her mother. As for the rest of the characters that we follow, they were good, and what makes them stand out in this movie was that they act like real people. They were neither generic or stereotypical. These are characters that you would invest your time with, and they all play a key role in the overall story. And on the plus side, we've got this actor from Fast 5. Which reminds me, what happened to his character in Fast 5?
Well, he's dead.
Let's move on.
Found footage.
Much like the first film, Searching, released in 2018, this film takes place entirely in the main character's computer screen. And to be completely honest, I couldn't find anything wrong with the found footage in this movie. The framing, the cinematography, the editing, everything worked and blended together so smoothly. It's almost as if you're watching this whole experience that this young lady is going through from your computer screen. It's just so crazy how they were able to do this. I also liked how throughout the movie you would find these little details on the computer screen. You know, the kind of details you didn't think it was important for the story, but later on, the story picks up on those details, and then suddenly you go, what?
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 What? I bet this is how Batman became the greatest detective in the world. I mean, have you seen his computer in the Batcave?
The story.
Now the story was good, investing, and it wasn't a copy of the story in Searching. And what keeps you going in this story is that it keeps subverting your expectations. Just when you think you know who might be responsible for what happened or where this is going to lead, and in that moment the film slaps you in the face, and the film reveals you an entirely whole new perspective, and you're like, this movie's getting to me, how is it doing this? It's like it's reading my mind.
You're crazy.
Now keep in mind, these twists and turns aren't just there for shock value. They are there to progress the story further as we follow along. Although, there is one thing that kind of bugged me at the end of this movie. I don't want to spoil the movie for you, but there's this particular character, right? That is holding a secret from the main character. And it's got me thinking, if that particular character just told June what the secret is, this whole movie could have turned out a whole lot differently. And probably with a shorter runtime.
Oh my God.
But other than that, the story was pretty good. Overall, my friends, this movie wasn't your typical cash grab sequel. This is a faithful sequel to its predecessor, and it succeeded beyond my expectations. And even though it's been a while since I've seen the film Searching, but after watching this film, it makes me want to go back and look at it again and see what made the first film so good. And in case you're wondering, yes, I have covered this movie in my top 10 movies of 2018. Look at me, just a little kid. With all that said, I give Missing an 8.5 out of 10. Well guys, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. And please follow me on Instagram at Dr. Film Says for updates on my channel. And you can follow me on TikTok for funny videos and trailer reactions. And as always, I will see you guys at our next appointment.
Next time on Dr. Film.
Darcy! Are you okay?
Yeah, just, I looked over there and I saw the blood and, I think I saw some brain. Was that brain stuff?
Well, you know what? Maybe let's just step away from the scene.